It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. And with
Well, LeBron James, of course, is one of the greatest players to ever play the game, but he remains one of the most team-first superstars you'll find. He said a lot of people misconstrue what it takes to win, just scoring or going out and...
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. These two teams, Doris, slower paced, more methodical in the way they play.
Yeah, you know, you have to appreciate you can win in the NBA with a variety of different styles. We see some guys want to go up tempo. These are teams that want to get into their half court, use up as much of that 24 as possible, but get a good shot at the basket every time.
Is it harder for a fast-paced team to play slow or for a slow-paced team to play fast?
Always harder to me to speed up the tempo. There's so many things that you can do to slow the pace.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. LeBron outside, kicks it to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around. Love outside. Back to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is off. And it's Miami the other way. Dragic kicks to Waiters. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Smith against Waiters. Outside Irving. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, when Irving is in rhythm from distance like he is, turn the lights out. Defense has no answer.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Back to Dragic. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Stellar defense to alter that shot. You could tell his release was a tad awkward.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
You know, guys, you could make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power forward's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
And Thompson able, Doris, to defend the 4 and 5 spot pretty well.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you know, you love his ability to be able to bang inside and also move laterally when he's away from the rim. And though he's not a great shot blocker, he gives you just enough rim protection when you play him at the 5 spot.
Bosh, the screen. Shot off the pick. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That was an extremely weak screen. I mean, he clearly didn't want to sacrifice his body right there.
In the corner, Smith with it. Bosh against Love. And here's James outside. Bosh grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dragic dishes to Whiteside. Rebound Love. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. LeBron James on the wing, covered by Winslow, and the shot goes down. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside a screen. Outside Bosh. Back to Dragic, and stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Ron with the ball, and that one drops. Love's got his second basket of the night.
And instead of just trying to draw the foul, Love maintains his focus despite some stiff defense. Great hands, great body control, allowing him to get it done.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Bosch has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, the key to that possession was really the pass. Perfectly placed assist, made the shot the easy part.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron James on the wing. Here's Smith. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. Dragic with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Bosch misses.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
Irving kicks to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. LeBron's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Smith with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Smith outside. LeBron passes to Thompson. Irving from long range. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now here's Waiters. Whiteside, a screen on Smith. Waiters dishes to Whiteside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Whiteside's got his second basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Irving against Dragic. Irving kicks to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Bosch. There's the feed to Waiters. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. James kicks to Love. Pulls it from the elbow. Out to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Outside Irving. Another shot. The putback. Here's Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Boy, as a defender, you simply have to be careful around Kevin Love. He knows how to draw fouls in those situations.
The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now you think about Kevin Love deciding that he would return to Cleveland, a shiny new 5-year, $110 million contract. He had to sit with LeBron first and discuss how he could perhaps do more to help the team win. Let's remember, this was a big-time guy in Minnesota.
The Heat making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And Kevin Love knew when he joined the Cavaliers that it would be in a different role. Instead of being the go-to guy he was in Minnesota, he is now more or less the third option.
Yeah, and I think Kevin, obviously, for the Cavs, you want to make sure you can try to continue to feature him offensively, even if that's by staggering minutes with LeBron's. You want to keep him engaged and take advantage of his talents.
Here's Dragic. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right side Bosch. That shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. already seizing control of this game.
Two teams in very different modes right now. One playing with energy and passion at both ends, and the other wishing for a reset button on this game.
Love against Winslow. Back to Dragic. To halt the run, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And going back to when you were growing up, Doris, which players did you admire and look up to?
Magic Johnson. I was a point guard. I obviously didn't have Magic's size, but I loved how much Magic wanted to make the people around him feel great about playing the game. And just with a smile on his face, you know, we all love and are passionate about the NBA and playing the game of basketball. And so he was a guy I really loved.
Well, no one enjoys the game more than you. I'm just being around you, watching you broadcast. I know you love it. At all levels, you love the game.
Love. If they're tipping it up, Kevin, I'd like to be there.
You're watching. That's right. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Derek Williams comes in for Waiters.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the first title in franchise history, upsetting the favorites, the Golden State Warriors. First time ever a team returned from a 3-1 deficit in the finals to win it.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Outside Williams. Pass to Shumpert. And it's Love, top of the key. Here's Fry. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And Channing Frye, a three-point specialist at 6'11". It's a shot he didn't really utilize in earnest until his 5th year in the league.
Now think about it, Kevin. It's like he flipped a switch. It's become the staple of his offensive game, and he's a trendsetter in that regard. Very tough to defend that pick and pop at the top of the key.
First one falls for him.
You know, Channing Frye, guys, a guy acquired by Cleveland last season at the trade deadline. I think he's been crucial. The ability to space the court at either power forward or center, and on a very reasonable contract.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And both free throws good for Frye. And Doris, you look at advanced statistics. Channing Frye, a better player than some might realize.
Well, I think, Kevin, rebounding is where he hurts you. Underrated defensively, and of course, close to 40% from three-point range. That provides spacing for all of their star talent. A room service assist to cap that possession. That pass was right on target.
Shumpert passes to Love. He feeds it to Williams. Johnson with the block. Out to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. That's in there. Love with the assist. Shumpert's got his first 3 points of the game.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Williams dishes to Bosh from the baseline. Goes back up. Williams with the block. On the wing, Shumpert. He's guarded by Johnson. The drive by Shumpert. And he makes good on the layup. Shumpert's got 5 now.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Kicks it out to Richardson. The dish now to Bosh. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Guys, I think he just lost track of his position.
Cleveland leading by 18. Here's Shumpert. He's got 5. There's the pick. Love outside. Williams for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Here's Williams. Will it go? It's rebounded by Jefferson. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Misses the three. The Heat trail by 21. Williams kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Richardson. Johnson outside. Feeds to Bosch. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And it's 6 points for Chris Bosch. Williams kicks to Love. There's the pick. There's the three. And Mo Williams, another three.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me. This high-powered offense has been on display. They're having their way at that end of the court.
Kicks it out to Johnson. The pass to Johnson. Williams dishes to Bosch. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Fry.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Williams passes to Jefferson. Fry, good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Johnson kicks to Richardson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Richardson's got his first points of the game.
Boy, what a pass. That assist was right on target. That's why his teammates absolutely love playing with this guy.
Shumpert against Richardson. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Johnson kicks to Bosch. And for the big three in Cleveland, LeBron, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love, it took some time to develop their chemistry.
Well, as Coach Lou said to them, Kevin, hey, it's not always going to be your night. Encourage them to feed the hot hand, and in particular, told Kevin Love, you're a bad man. Demand the ball. And I think once he got integrated into the offense, they got better.
The first one falls. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Richardson. Dunleavy's checked in for Cleveland. And so Bosch nails both of them. There's 31 seconds left in the first. To the middle. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's his first
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Cavaliers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the free throw, no good. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Williams dishes to Johnson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The tray. Johnson's shot is off. Love the pass to Shumpert. There's a screen. Williams for 3. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Cavaliers ahead, running away with this one. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
You know, you can put the work in the offseason, but you've got to have support guys on the roster who actually make a difference.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. LeBron and Thompson are up front, and it's Dunleavy in its small forward. They set the pick to the left side wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Hits it from three-point range. And that's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Ellington kicks to Winslow. Thompson against Dragic. To the paint. Shoots it up, and Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Dragic. And that's now 6 points for Hassan Whiteside. Cleveland's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Dunleavy up top, covered by Winslow. And it's Smith missing.
I thought for sure he would hit that shot, but his release didn't look good.
Ellington kicks to Winslow. Picked by Williams. Dishes to Dragic. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kyrie Irving is an elite offensive player at his position, but he's trying to improve his focus at the defensive end. He said, "I was always that guy getting called out on film. You get tired of it after a while. It's all about effort. You want to be a guy that your teammates trust." Kevin, we know that point guard is one of the most stocked positions in the league. They need Irving to stay locked in.
Definitely a lot of responsibility at that point guard position. They don't get many nights off. Absolutely not. Thanks, D.A. And stolen by James. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Timeout.
James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands. I love seeing LeBron James back in wine and gold, guys. I mean, I think he's here where he belongs and isn't going anywhere else. You know, nevertheless, he's kept that player option after every season, something that gives him a lot of control over his future.
A different look for Miami. Waiters, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Richardson in for Wayne Ellington. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And LeBron with a huge voice, it seems, in the Cavaliers' decision-making. Everything from roster decisions, Doris, to who's the head coach.
Well, there's always a lot of questions about how much power LeBron wields in any organization he plays for. It would be a tricky balance for any head coach because you're in the lead role. For LeBron, he's a great player, and he wants to put greatness around him.
Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Whiteside. And here's Winslow. He kicks to Dragic. Winslow setting the pick for Dragic. Back to Winslow, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Cleveland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Smith kicks to Irving. He dishes it to James. Lets it go from 11. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now here's Dragic. Kicks to Waiters. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys. You know, he's been so accurate from the floor tonight, really helping them stay ahead.
Outside Dragic. There's the feed to Waiters. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Waiters got 5 points now this quarter. Irving kicks to James. Inside. Out to Smith. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jefferson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jefferson's got his second basket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Whiteside with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Dragic, and he converts the layup.
You know, that's a nice trip for them. Getting that nice, close, look-in tight, high percentage shot.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Irving against Dragic. Irving dishes to Thompson. James right side. And on the way from Irving for 3. They grab their own miss. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Waiters with the ball. He has 5. They set the screen. Fires for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Fires from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. LeBron against Winslow. He feeds it to Whiteside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Doris, just taking a look now at the players in the game, past and present. Who is or was the most exciting player for you to watch?
Boy, that's a lot. I mean, there's so many names, Kevin. I think Michael Jordan, because when it became a possession ball game down the stretch, everybody in the gym knew Michael was going to find a way to the basketball. I love the Showtime Lakers, so watching Magic run the break with James Worthy, that kind of extraordinary athlete out there. And in today's game, I don't know how you can not admire LeBron James. This is a once-in-a-generation type player. And then the other guy, obviously, Steph Curry. This guy is changing the very definition of what is being defined as a quality shot. And I think Steph is going to change the next generation of basketball players.
What are they doing? What are they seeing? What they do now, translate into how the game is, in your words, going to change?
Well, I think obviously, we see that dynamic pregame warm-up for Steph Curry where he's dribbling 2 balls and he's doing all sorts of magical things. And I think you could look at any playground around the United States or any practice at this point, and you're going to see a full generation of players now thinking 35-foot shots are the norm. I'm going to step across half court now, and I'm going to be able to shoot it with that kind of range. And to have the ability to make shots with defenders draped all over you. Sometimes Steph doesn't look at the rim. When he's taking those shots, you sit there and go, he wasn't looking. How did he make that shot?
Extraordinary. James, the pass to Shumpert. Lets it go from 11, off the left rim and out. Miami's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Johnson. 10 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, that's a case where they're really in sync on that bucket with the lead pass hitting him in stride, on time and on target.
Dion Waiters. That's his first personal foul.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Jefferson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Cleveland also making some changes. Love comes in for James. And it's Williams in for Irving. Good on the second free throw. Now Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside Williams. Screen by Jefferson. On the wing, Shumpert. Love. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, how do you like the determination from Love right there? You have to put a body on this guy whenever a shot goes up.
There's a good screen. Johnson kicks to Bosch. It's tipped. Williams dishes to Shumpert. Williams against Johnson. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. Count that bucket. Williams has got 8 points.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Their D is getting chewed up. It's time for someone to step forward, put their foot down, and put a stop to these easy baskets.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And the Heat making a change here. Ellington's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Dunleavy's checked in. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Back to Shumpert. Ellington grabs the miss. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's the dish to Johnson. Passes it to Ellington. Bosch, the screen. Now here's Ellington, guarded by Shumpert. Ellington, the pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Waiters. Miami no good on that time either. The Cavaliers shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Shumpert dishes to Love. A jump hook. Almost, but it rolls out. A difficult situation for Miami. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Bosch, the screen. Feeds it to Ellington. Back to Johnson. To end the drought. That one's not going to go. Good D by Love. And Fry kicks to Williams. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Williams, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And for the Heat, they're shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Ellington. A three-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Love wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land. Love's got 5 points in the quarter. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Back to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shoots a three. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Miami's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Left side, Bosch. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10. Here's Williams. He's got 8. From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go.
You know, with his leaping ability, Williams can get inside a shooter's head.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T. Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
We return now to Miami, where you can see all the action happening on Ocean Drive, right on the beachfront. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
You know, he's getting the ball in a place where he can do something with it, and he hasn't had to force one thing. The game seems like it's coming to him naturally.
Well, Cleveland shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. A lot of length up front with Bosch and Whiteside in the middle. Dragic is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Well, we know he's one of the best shooting bigs in the league. You have to respect Kevin Love from beyond the arc. I think greatness requires sacrifice, and Kevin Love has fit beautifully as a secondary scorer here. He spaces the floor with that shooting ability, willing to hit the offensive glass, and he's become a player who can score efficiently without dominating the ball.
The screen from Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Dragic. Irving passes to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, that's what you want from Irving. He's a point guard who is always looking to distribute the rock.
Outside Dragic. Dishes to Bosh. And another basket for Miami. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Irving kicks to Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. To the paint, tries to keep it alive. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Waiters dishes to Winslow. Pass to Bosh. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Great beginning to this second half. Now 3 for 4 from the field.
To the inside, and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Dragic from outside. That shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Waiters on the wing, covered by Smith. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
You know, something's off. His shot mechanics, perhaps, and they need him to shoot it well right now.
Irving passes to LeBron. Five on the clock. The screen from Thompson. James kicks to Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Dragic with it. Now Smith defending. Waiters no luck.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Yeah, as we just saw, you don't always have to get the block to make a defensive impact.
And it's Bosh in the corner. He goes up again. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Heat shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Well, Dora's always on the hot list of topics as teams each year try to increase their odds of winning a championship. What do you feel are the key ingredients for a championship caliber team?
Talent, first and foremost.
Sure.
I mean, you think about some of the great stars who've won multiple championships. Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. One is talent. That's the first part. Coaching. I think coaching in the NBA is underrated. And then increasingly depth because, of course, over the years, the season has gotten longer. The playoffs have gotten longer. It takes more players to win in the NBA than it probably used to.
Is the feel in the locker room overrated? Is the cohesion, the culture, is that important on that list?
You know, it's a terrific question. I do think you can win without chemistry. I certainly think for us, you can feel it when a team is connected and when they enjoy playing with one another.
Like Golden State.
No question about it.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
We know he's deadly from deep. I don't think they expect to shut him down, but they've had a very tough time even containing him. You've got to make a strategy change here.
Bosh, that's for 2, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Bosh has got 14.
Yeah, terrific setup on the inbound play. The D never had a chance to get into proper position.
James with it, now guarded by Winslow. James kicks to Irving, shot on the wing. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy. The players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. Richardson, he's checked in for Miami. Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers leading by 22. And here is LeBron. He kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Screen by Jefferson. 6 to shoot. Again, Irving missing. The Heat have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Wow, way off on that one.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, he took a solid angle, didn't block the attempt, but still forced the miss.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Tristan Thompson has improved his scoring efficiency, Doris, every season in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Kevin, this is not a go-to scorer, more of a garbage buckets type player, but he's learning how to be effective. And he's also improving as a decision maker. Last season, his best ever assist-to-turnover ratio.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
For Miami, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Cleveland leading by 20. In the corner, Smith with it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, JR has no problem drilling a shot from that kind of range.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Jefferson. The Heat have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's LeBron. Outside Irving. To the inside. Bosh against James. And again, it's Cleveland.
Doesn't seem to matter. When LeBron's in rhythm, defenders can be draped all over him. It doesn't matter.
To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
James against Bosch. The drive by James, and it's sent back by Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Now here's Winslow. He's got 6, launches it. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Smith with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's 13 points for J.R. Smith. Outside Dragic. He dishes it to Winslow. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Boy, both teams really attacking from downtown right now. This is a long-range battle at the moment.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron with it. 6 points for him. Jefferson, a screen on Winslow. Just 4 to shoot. Smith missing again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Boy, did an excellent job to hit the moving target with the lead pass. That was simply perfectly placed.
Stolen by Bosch. Outside Dragic. Kicks to Winslow. The feed to Bosch. There's the pick. Pass to Dragic. 5 on the clock. Bosch can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Passes it to James. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If LeBron James is connecting from the outside, the defense is in trouble. Nice stroke from downtown.
Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Bosch. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The dish now to Irving. Back to LeBron. He feeds it to Irving. That one doesn't drop. Dragic with some nice D.
He hasn't gotten many to go this quarter, but he's still trying to find that consistency.
Here's Bosch. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A different look for Miami. Williams, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Ellington comes in for Josh Richardson, and it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Dunleavy comes in for Jefferson. Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Irving.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Johnson outside. Feeds to Whiteside. Shoots a fader. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Williams dishes to LeBron. Nice spin off the left rim and in. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just a high percentage look for LeBron. I mean, he's so good in the post.
Right side a screen. Johnson outside. Off the screen. Cavaliers with the rebound. Now Williams. 8 points for him. The pass to James. To the paint. Shumpert in the corner. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And Miami making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Irving's checked in for Williams. Here's Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here is Ellington. Johnson the screen. Dishes it to Whiteside. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, the league going more up-tempo with more three-point shooting. That's not, though, the Miami Heat.
No, they're at the bottom of the league as far as pace and as far as three-point shooting. This team makes its bones at the defensive end of the floor. That's really where they excel.
Johnson can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 22. Irving kicks to Fry. And stolen by Whiteside. Ellington with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Johnson gets the bucket.
Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
Pass to Irving. Outside Shumpert. He kicks it to Dunleavy. Lets it go. No good from LeBron.
Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
Kicks it to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Whiteside, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Whiteside's got 16 points here in the second half. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Johnson against Irving. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Guys, we know Kyrie can score from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
And here is Johnson. He dishes it to Whiteside. Fades back. Almost, but it rolls out. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers lead by 20. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Heat trail by 20. Time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Chris Bosh. David, what's the update there?
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad.
All right, David, and folks, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
Yeah, his fortitude is tremendous. He's going to keep rehabilitating at the highest level until he's back out there with his teammates.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers.
Oh, wow. It's crazy.
That's a beautiful jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Irving sets a screen for Shumpert. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
A different look for Miami. Wash comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Dragic in for Johnson. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Shumpert passes to Love. Clock at 6. Irving from long range. Rebound by the Heat.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Here's Waiters. Another shot, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 18 points just in the second half.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
Nobody near Irving. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Now here's Dragic. And there's the feed to Whiteside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Hassan Whiteside. 2.
And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers so high-powered offensively. They've done a great job of surrounding LeBron James with shooters.
Well, I think, Kevin, you and I both know that's how the league is trending. And the Cavs set records last year for three-pointers made in the playoffs. It's become their identity, and as successful as they've been, I don't see that changing.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Out to Shumpert. Baseline jumper. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And Shumpert's so savvy, guys. Knows how to use both the rim and his body to protect the ball inside.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Bosch a screen on Thompson. Back to Dragic. Up and in on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Waiters. To the middle. Looking for Dragic, and he gets it there. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. Irving, good look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 22.
Yeah, Kyrie coming to play today. So good at finding ways to step up his game.
Dragic dishes to Whiteside. Waiters gets a wide open look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Love outside. Back to Irving. Let's go. Again, Irving missing. The Heat trail by 12. Takes the 13-footer. No good from Dragic. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Again, Irving missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Bosch can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 12. Smith the pass to Irving. Love outside. Passes it to Smith. From deep. That shot missing, and it's Miami the other way. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Plays it up and banks it in. Whiteside's got 5 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The screen from Thompson. Smith on the wing. From deep. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. They get Hassan Whiteside.
What about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice.
Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Waiters. Outside Bosch. That's tipped. It's stolen by Jefferson. Up the floor. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Heat trail by 15. Dragic with it. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 24.
Oh, the quick hands of Irving to help create offense for himself on the other end.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Bosch, the screen. Waiters dishes to Whiteside. Will it go? Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now Irving. Love outside. Goes up to the stripe. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The dish to Winslow. Dragic against Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Waiters. From the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Irving kicks to Jefferson. Back to Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. Lets it go from the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, his shot's a little off tonight, but they're out in front because other guys are stepping up.
Dragic with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dragic has got 7 points here in this quarter. Dragic against Irving. Thompson right side. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. The Heat trail by 18. Here's Dragic. They double him with James. Here's Bosch. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-5 run here. On its way from Irving for 2. Wide open shot is on the money. Irving's got 26.
Another solid game from this guy shooting the basketball, just adding to this lead. So hard to defend.
Whiteside, a screen on Smith. Waiters passes to Bosch. Here's Whiteside. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. And that's now 33 points for Hassan Whiteside. And here's Irving. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Back to Dragic. To the left side wing. Winslow wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 20. LeBron dishes to Smith. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. And Miami has possession. Dragic with it. Guarded now by Irving. Bosch kicks to Waiters. Count it. Waiters got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, creating opportunities right there near the bucket like that, that's always a priority. That's good offense.
Smith outside. Here's Love. Thompson passes to Love. The screen from Thompson. Irving from long range gets the 3-pointer to fall. Irving's got 31.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And Kyrie Irving, the MVP of Team USA back in the 2014 World Cup, You know, Doris, when the lights are brightest, he's usually at his best.
And that's what you hope for, Kevin, right? This is a guy who's won the three-point shootout. He's...
Dragic against Irving. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Dragic kicks to Bosch. He feeds it to Waiters. From deep, drops in the tray. Waiters got 7 now in this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yeah, I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
James, a screen on Dragic. And they double him up with LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Irving. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game. And you watch Chris Bosh out there, always in the right spot, be it on offense or defense. Doesn't get enough credit for how well he positions himself. Always moving to open space to create an outlet or get an easy jump shot.
And the first one drops. Talking again about Bosh and his impact on the court. A lot of what he does, Greg, won't show up in the box score. He leaves his marks on the game in ways stats really can't measure.
It's a great point. And there are a lot of players in the league like that. But Bosh is certainly one of those guys. You can just see how defenses react to his presence when he's on the floor. Very vocal and acts as a leader on the defensive side as well.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
James, the pass to Williams. Fry dishes to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Dunleavy kicks to Fry. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Shumpert. Good on the three-point shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight, but we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
And on the road, they knew they might have to work a little harder. You could see it coming, even in warm-ups, that they would be giving maximum effort.
Now here's Williams. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like to be in a zone like that offensively.
It was amazing. More importantly, we got the win, and I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They did a heck of a job of competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but one man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving. They fed him the ball repeatedly in the second quarter, and boy, did he come alive. Once he gets into a scoring mindset, very difficult to stop.
This was one of those what I call microwave games for Kyrie Irving. He got hot, and he stayed hot. How can you ask anyone to do anything more from the point guard position? Inside, outside, creating for his teammates, Kyrie had it going on tonight.
That's what I call a road show, guys. By the time he was done breaking those fans' heart, you could have heard a pin dropped in here. Listen, ting. See what I mean? He's a ruthless competitor, and it was a cold-blooded performance.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.